Hey guys, Joe Madden here of Pickdawgz. It is Wednesday, February 2nd. This is Puckin crazy. Great show today. I've got Tony Brown coming in as well as Ninos. We're going to be talking these 5 NHL games that we have on the board today. But just while everyone gets in, let's just have a look at what happened last night. You guys, I want to welcome you all to the show. I see you guys in the chat, so thank you for joining us. Now, yesterday, we definitely had a good day, so I hope you caught the show yesterday. Had a lot of winners in there. So hats off to all of our cappers who came in. Definitely profitable day. We had the Philadelphia Flyers getting that beautiful plus money, getting the win over the Winnipeg Jets. We had the Washington Capitals pulling it out for plus money as well, taking on those Pittsburgh Penguins, winning that one 4-3. They were plus 140 on that money line. We then had the Ottawa Senators fail to cover that puck line. New York Rangers took that one 4-1. The Vancouver Canucks killed me not getting the win last night, losing to the Nashville Predators. I had them in a parlay to get that win. Unfortunately, they were not able to do it. We had Calgary. Now, you guys, if you were watching this game, in the second period, you would have thought Calgary was dead in the water. We had them on the money line. They were able to pull it out. 3 goals in that third period, getting a 4-3 win over the Dallas Stars. Now, biggest upset of maybe the whole season, we had the Arizona Coyotes pulling off the win against the Colorado Avalanche. Not how I saw this game going. I really think thought Colorado would go over their team total of 3.5 yesterday, or maybe it was even 4.5. I'd have to double check my notes. They were not able to do it. Arizona came and got this win in the shootout. A nice 3-2 win there. We then had Vegas cover that puck line, which isn't, known of Vegas. They got a nice win over the Buffalo Sabres, 5-2. So it was a great day in hockey yesterday. Hope you caught the show because we definitely hit in a lot of places. Hey to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. So let's jump into today's games. Here, we've only got 5 on the board, but still great value in these games if you can find it. We kick off the night at 7 o'clock Eastern with the Seattle Kraken taking on the New York Islanders. We then have the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Washington Capitals, the LA Kings taking on the Detroit Red Wings, the Calgary Flames taking on the Arizona Coyotes, and the Minnesota Wild taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. So I'm going to bring Tony Brown in. We'll see which games he's liking today, and we'll discuss the rest with Ninos, and then also with me after. I was lost, guys. Sorry, I was trying to find the screen. Tony, I was trying to find your name tag, and I was talking. I was like, I've lost my whole train of thought.
Right. I thought we had like a special guest like Wayne Gretzky or something. You were like, and with me. Like, I was like, oh shit, I thought Lil Wayne was coming on the show.
Oh man, we should get Lil Wayne on the show. I think we definitely could actually make that happen.
Let's do it. You know all the celebrities, you got all the cool hookups and stuff, so I'm sure you can make it happen.
We definitely will make someone cool show up. Other than you, though, you are one of the coolest people in the NHL right now. You're just killing it over at Pickdawgz.
Yeah, we're up over 3,000 units. Last night we went 2 out of 3. You talking about getting killed? I had Dallas, actually. That would have gave me the NHL sweep. They were up 3-1 and then just bam, bam, bam. Gave up 3 goals to lose it. But we still had a great night. I had 9 picks last night. We hit 7 of them, and including 2 of the NHL underdogs. We were on the Flyers and the Capitals.
Absolutely. Got to love that plus money we got with those underdogs there.
Yeah, you can. I mean, like I said, it only takes 1 win to start a streak, like it takes 1 loss to start a slump. Philadelphia lost 13 straight games. They were on a slump. Now they won back-to-back game after winning that first one. They're on a streak. And so getting them at home with all that plus money, too good to be true to pass up, and we did it.
Absolutely, we did. Which game are you looking at for today, Tony?
I'm looking at the Washington Capitals game. If nobody else is on the game, I actually have a double play for you. I have the game and the total.
I fantastically love it. If I can talk, the words are coming hard today, Tony. I don't know what it is.
You keep trying to use real words. Just make up some words so it'll flow better.
Absolutely. That's what we're going to do. No, I would love to hear both your thoughts on the side and the total for this one.
Okay, well, for the total, we'll just start with that. And it's a Puckin crazy pick because, I was Puckin crazy going over that 6.5 yesterday, but it hit. I'm going back to back overs, and that's something that I've never do. We're going over in this game just because simply this is the Eastern Conference All-Star team before the All-Star game starts. You got Ovechkin, he leads the league in goals. Then you got, I don't want to mess it up, it's Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You got it.
He's second in the league in goals and points. And then, of course, Connor McDavid, he's number 4. So you got the top 5 scorers from the Eastern Conference all in this game tonight. I think they're going to absolutely light it up. And both goalies are backups. We lost our goalie in Washington last night. At the end of the game, he left and he never returned. And then Edmonton had lost their goalie earlier. So you got 2 backup goalies against the best 3 players in the Eastern Conference and maybe even the league. They don't only score. These guys are Hart Trophy candidates for MVP. So you got the best 3 players on the ice tonight. I think goals come early and often, so I like the over in that game. And then I like Washington for the same reasons that I liked them last night. When you got the best player in hockey, like Ovechkin is the second coming of Wayne Gretzky, period. And when you got the best player in hockey at home getting points, that's crazy. You have to take it. I mean, McDavid and Draisaitl, they're good, but something's going on in Edmonton. They were literally the hottest team in hockey to start the season. They won 15 of the first 20 games. Now they're literally the coldest team. They've only won 6 times in the last 20 games. So 6 wins in the last 20 games. I mean, even with all the scoring these guys produce, they're not producing W's. Now they're taking on the superstar of the league, the face of the league at home. Second night of a back-to-back. Sometimes you can get tired in that situation, but sometimes it energizes you. And they just beat Pittsburgh. That's their rival. So they just took out Sid the Kid. Second night of a back-to-back. I think they're going to be pumped. I think they get another one.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me in this is Washington following overtime has struggled as a favorite. But then you look at the Edmonton Oilers, their last 4 meetings in Washington, they have not won one of them. All trends do need to be broken, but this is going to be a tough battle for them to break that there.
Right. 0-4 in the last 4 and only 1 win in the last 8. They really, really struggle here. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go back to back. Let's go Puckin crazy and get Washington as a dog again with the over. Make it a 2-team parlay.
Okay. And if you guys are looking for props in this, you can take Connor McDavid for that anytime goal plus 136. Leon Draisaitl, you can get anytime goal plus 118 there.
There's no locks in sports. Like there's no locks. Mike Tyson got knocked out. The Avalanche was minus 600 last night. They lost. But the number 2 and number 4 goal scorers, the 2 hottest players in the league, superstars to score, and you get plus money. Like, I mean, it's like the books are giving it away. Definitely take both of those guys to score. Even if you push and only one of them scores, it's plus money, you still turn a profit.
Absolutely. I love both of those props in here. Tony, what do you have for sale for us over at Pickdawgz? It does look like Ovechkin will be out for this game, though.
Oh, no.
For the Washington Capitals.
Can I change my pick then? No.
You absolutely can. If you think without Ovechkin, you'd rather go with Edmonton, you can 100% change your pick here.
1,000%. I guess they've made it a game time decision to pull him out. Before I did the show, he was all the way in. So, yeah, without Ovechkin, I mean, he's a one-man show. He's the superstar of the league. He's the best guy. Without him, it's just Washington on the second night of a back-to-back. And then his Robin to his Batman, Oshie, he's still out. So it's really just Washington versus the next best 2 players in the league. I'd have to switch the pick. What did the line move to?
I'm just looking to see if we've seen any movement. Edmonton is now minus 120. They were only minus 110 before. So
right. Yeah, just small little bout of juice. Still take them on the road. They've had trouble there, but that's because Ovechkin and Oshie were in all of those games. That's like the Lakers without LeBron. It's like, Golden State without Steph. You really don't want to bet on Washington without Ovechkin and Oshie out. No way.
Okay. So now that Ovechkin's out, Tony Brown is going to ride with
full reversal. Yeah, we're full reversal. And you haven't put your ticket in yet if you're just watching the show. full reversal. We'll go with Edmonton in that game.
Yeah, rewind, do it again. You guys, looking at that, I definitely even like those prop bets even more on Connor McDavid and
Oh,
Leon
wow.
Draisaitl. We'll be looking at the offense of the Edmonton Oilers to control this game. If you like Connor McDavid for first-time goal scorer, which I absolutely love tonight, plus 900, he's due to get that first goal as well.
Come on.
Come on, let's make some money, Tony. Let's not be fucking
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
it seems like, and we were dead on. Well, I can't even say you were dead on with those props in the New York game. So I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to take both of those tonight.
Absolutely. Are you still good with the over in the game with the
Yeah, I'm
different
still good with the over because I figured that Connor McDavid and your boy Draisaitl, they were going to be lighting it up. They're still going to light it up. And without Ovechkin in there, Washington won't score as much, but they'll do enough to help to get the 6.
Okay, I like it. Well, you guys go over to Pickdawgz to check out all of Tony's best bets. What do you got for sale for us over there?
We went big last night. We had a 9-pack. So today we relaxed a little bit and we only going to go with 3, but they're the 3 best plays on the board. One from the NHL, NBA, and college hoops. So you can buy those individually or get the triple pay and bang your bookie 3 times over.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We do have a break coming up. I still might be running Puckin crazy to talk some hockey talk. So if you want to drop in, you're more than welcome.
Just let me know. I'll show up.
Okay, sounds good, Tony. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thanks for having me.
Bye now. Okay, you guys, that was Tony Brown. So total flip there with Ovechkin out of this game. Going to be riding with those Edmonton Oilers. Minus 120 on the money line, minus 121. Shop those lines, you guys, for the best ones out there. He is still liking the over as well in that game. Let me just check if that total has moved. No, the total is still sitting at 6. So that should be a really interesting game. When we look at Washington's lost their last 4 games as a favorite following overtime. So I do like the way going with Edmonton here. Edmonton is going to have a battle though, because they have lost all 4 of their last 4 meetings in Washington. But with Ovechkin out, you guys look for the Edmonton Oilers to really, they need to step up. They need to do something. So should be a good game. I'd be looking at Edmonton's team total over, to be honest with you guys, if you wanted to take this another way. I like relying on the one team that I have the most confidence in when I'm playing those totals, because I don't know how much Washington's going to be able to do tonight, coming in off that overtime, coming in tired. So the only way I would take a total in this one is taking Edmonton's team total over. And if this was 6.5, I'd probably lean on that under, because there's so many trends pointing to that under between these two teams. But I'm going to bring in Al Ninos next to see which game he's wanting to talk. I appreciate you guys all in the comments dropping that note that Ovechkin was out. I had not seen that before we kicked off the show either. So I'm not sure exactly when that happened, because I was reviewing goalies and everything right before we got on here. Anyone like American curling teams in the Olympics? I don't know, C. James. Not, I don't follow curling, one sport I definitely cannot get into, but let's bring Al Ninos in here. Al, how's it going today?
You can't get into curling? I can't believe that. I used to watch a little bit when I was a kid. Find it very amusing. I don't know. Can't find the right word I'm looking for, but it's definitely an interesting sport, to say the least.
I can't get behind it. You know, I went a couple of times to watch some friends, and I was just like, this is fun. Like, I was just confused. I'm sorry for all the curling fans out there. I need something more exciting, I guess.
You mean the way they yell doesn't get you into it? And they yell to sweep and whatever they can, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
They get really into it.
They absolutely do. Let's talk some hockey. Let's talk another sport on the ice. What are you liking today for free play for us?
Slightly more exciting sport on the ice. Not looking at the most exciting game on the board, but I think we got a little shot at some plus money with this one. It's gonna hurt me a little bit personally, being a Kings fan, but they are the better team coming into Detroit here. But again, I think the big advantage Detroit will have is the home ice here, where they are Sorry, let me pull that number up for 14, 8, and 3, while the Kings are just 10, 6, and 5 on the road. Again, I think they do have probably the best player on the ice. They have the better team and the better goalie even sometimes. But again, just think that home ice advantage makes a difference here, and I'll be taking a shot at some small plus money with the Red Wings.
Yeah, there definitely is that home ice advantage, but I can't get over the fact that just on January 8th, we saw this game. The LA Kings were able to get the shutout 4-0, a win for them. We got quick expected in net unless that's changed since the start. I don't know if I can ride with the Detroit Red Wings in this one. I do like the under in this game, though, because I really do think both defenses are going to be able to control this game. We've got a total of 5.5. I know it's a low number here, you guys, but I absolutely love this under. 6-0 for the Red Wings in their last 6 games, playing on 1 day's rest to that under. They're also 5-2 in their last 7 games as an underdog to the under, and 7-3 in their last 10 overall, while the Kings, coming in rested to games, are 4-1-1 in their last 6 to the under, and they're also 11-4-1 in their last 16 road games. Any thoughts on the total here, Al?
Again, as you said, it's too low for me to go under, but yeah, again, as I said, it's not going to be the most exciting game, so I could see the under hitting. Quick's been decent, as you said. He's not going to be facing the best offense in the league, but I guess slightly into the under, but I'm not going there at 5.5. And yeah, just sticking to my Red Wings. Again, it's not a huge play; it's just a small shot on some plus money.
Absolutely. Now, Neil's asking in the comments what the puck is, or what the puck and a half is sitting at. So what the puck line's sitting at for the Red Wings or the Kings, Neil. Not sure which way you're looking at that. I'm sure you're paying a lot of juice with the Red Wings on that.
For the Red Wings, yeah, Red Wings plus 1.5 is minus 212. I see it. I would not go there.
No.
No.
That is way too high. Good value on the LA Kings, but taking them on the money line if you like them is the safer way to go. Kings are strong on that puck line on the road, but you know what? Honestly, you guys, there's a lot of situations on the road where they're the dog, not the favorite. So they're keeping it close as the dog in that situation. So I wouldn't be taking them on the puck line either. Yeah, Red Wings. I see, James. I wouldn't go minus 1.5 on the Kings. They could get that blowout win. They could do what they did on January 8th, but I think Al's right. I think this is going to be a battle in this one, and I wouldn't risk my money there.
Yeah, as you said, like their puck line record has been a lot of plus 1.5, not many minus 1.5. So careful with that one. They do keep games close against the tougher teams, but they're not a team that comes in and blows out teams on a nightly basis. You said they did it 4-0 on their last matchup, but I think the Red Wings still remember that, and they show up at home here.
Absolutely. Really hard for teams to do that back-to-back games against a team, for sure. What do you have for sale for us over at Pickdawgz today?
Again, a 3-pack with my best bet in each sport, and then I got an extra pick in the NHL and NBA tonight. So check out the long-term passes, get all the plays, or pair me up with your other favorite capper for an even better deal.
Okay, I like it. Well, all the best in all of your bets, Al. Thanks for joining us. I think I'm still going to do a Puckin Crazy show over the break just to talk some hockey, look ahead at things that are going on in the league. If you want to join, you're more than welcome.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, just let me know, and I'll try to be on.
Awesome. Thanks, Al. Have a wonderful day.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, that was Al Ninos in here. So just Tony Brown and Al Ninos in today. Al Ninos is going to ride with those Detroit Red Wings at home with that plus money. I do like the under in that game. I think we have a defensive game in there. And then we had a Tony Brown coming in, riding with those Edmonton Oilers in that game. So let's just quickly have a look at the other games we have up for today, because I definitely have interest in all of the games. You guys know I love talking hockey. So looking at the Seattle Kraken and the New York Islanders game, this is a really interesting one. Really hard for me to take the Seattle Kraken here. We have seen them do well as of late. We saw them get that puck line cover for us the other night, playing strong hockey. But can they beat the New York Islanders? Probably not. I've been looking at the team total under in this one between these two teams, under that 5.5. As an underdog, the Kraken are 4-0 to the under on the road. They're also, the Islanders come in 9-2 in their last 11 home games to that under. I'm just not expecting a lot of goals in this one. And then looking at the Calgary Flames and Arizona Coyotes, you guys, I think this one is going to be a hard one for the Flames. We saw the Flames come back, and this is my team. I hate to say this. I'm going to be playing the Arizona Coyotes plus 1.5, and I'm going to be sprinkling on that money line. We know Arizona came off a tough fought battle last night against the Avs, but I think they come out strong against Calgary. Calgary needs this win tonight. They're going to be returning home after the break for a lot of their games. We know they're stronger on the road this season so far than they have been at home. But I think with Markstrom not in net tonight, I think what we're going to see, and, you know, you guys, I need to look further into what happened to him last night. He got pulled from the game. I'm not sure if he's out with injury or what's happening. I think we're going to have a higher scoring game in this one, and I can see Arizona being able to pull it off. So I'm sprinkling on that money line. Definitely playing them on the puck line at that plus 1.5. You've got great value there on the money line for the sprinkle. It's plus 240 I'm getting right now. But the over, I absolutely love. And I'm looking at Calgary's team total over as well, over that 3.5. I think we can play it all ways and make a lot of money in this game. So loving it. Minnesota Wild taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. Talbot is in net for the Minnesota Wild, and I count on him. I think they get the job done here on the road against the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm looking at their team total for the Minnesota Wild, over 3.5. Now you're getting plus money with this, which I absolutely love. You're getting plus 108, and the Wild are averaging in their last 10 games 4.3 goals per game. There is nothing telling me that the Blackhawks defense is going to be able to limit them here. We got Fleury in net, which we all know Fleury was amazing for Vegas. He's really been struggling with the Blackhawks. He has on and off games. I can't count on him. I think the Minnesota Wild, Cam Talbot, can get it done tonight. So give me the over for the Minnesota Wild's team total, and give me the Minnesota Wild straight up for the game. Actually, they're minus 160 now, you guys. That juice is way too high. So unless you're putting it in a parlay, I wouldn't touch it. But you guys, that was it for Puckin Crazy. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back here I think for the rest of the week to do this show. We'll be talking some sort of hockey news, so make sure you join. Mitch and I will be going live in the next 5 minutes here for Afternoons with Joe and Mitch and Joe. Deshaun Tate is a guest on our show today, so join us. We'll be talking college basketball. He's a college basketball reporter and analysis, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic afternoon. All the best in all of your bets. Keep smiling, and let's make some money.